So just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes wild. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators. They won the 11th ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Street. Let's get to the action on the field. And the fair catch signal for and take it. First down here for this offense. It's snapped to the back. Tackled at the 44. Good enough for a first down.
He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying the old counter play here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle to the 28, this offense striking another first down.
These are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looking to throw it on first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And he goes down after a huge game. This offense is clicking now. He decides to keep it here. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just outstanding execution here by the quarterback and being patient in the option game and eventually picking up the first down and showing what he can do with his legs. Something that the Gators love to do is incorporate that option game just to keep that defense honest.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The shovel pass complete. Got a lead. Can he get in? Touchdown. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the return will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made in the 24 as he begins to put drive together.
Good job with the offensive line giving this quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw. Something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Trying to find some room. It's Davis. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
He can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. He's good as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, he played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers on the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a run. Running back's up. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
We're seeing the spread out over the years as well as a great offense. I think it is impressive. Defenses, they really build their defense to play space and still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense stops him short of the mark. Now it's 4th down. Bears will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down. Will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now some field goals and the offense on the field. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. You stop at the 20. Try to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch is Gibson. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 40. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Sticks. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's pulling out crossing midfield with the 42.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the kick.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. And it's a bunch formation. Down, out of the shotgun. It's a fly to the wide ball. That's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is hot and on the road for a first and goal. Checks it right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponent to a short gain or a tackle for loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. Forrest. Almost set it with the PAT. Is good with still trail. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Come up with a stop. Bringing pressure. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
You guys up front, line up. It's first down. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Will he score here? Touchdown. This offense cannot be stopped. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Behind the line, it's full. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Noles will send the punt team onto the field. Here's the punt high in the air. On the return, it's Foster. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the third period. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the lead option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, close it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
He's across the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal. They call the counter play here. Touchdown, Florida. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23 after the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Rifles this football to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
With the catch, it's Gibson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers from the pocket to the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's caught. It's McCoy. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That's been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. It becomes one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Seminoles come to the line in a hurry-up. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 9th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the score. Touchdown.
And that's another tough spot for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see what they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Offense retakes the field. This group has been rolled up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Escapes the pocket. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run, it's Daniels.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Running up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks like he finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down of the 47.
It's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They'll earn the first down, but they're pay for it with a hard hit.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
42 Spider, 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure coming, and they've got the game. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. That's the third put tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. And we're going to return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. His catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff as he tried to work the clock here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Nice grab. It's Gibson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play right here. He hands it to the back. Moves his way for a first down at the 35.
You know, even looking at these guys facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Scanning the field. It's Jackson. There's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Big game. Catch made at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone to me. To not stop him. Touchdown.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Baker lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Florida offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. We'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they couldn't use that when the football game was still in doubt. So here we go. A huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jackson. Slings the quick throw. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer to this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic with the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter. But the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Quarterback still with the football. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, another big game by this quarterback. Not only that, he's now over 100 yards on the ground in this game alone. This defense better do a better job of containing him and maybe adjusting their plan on how to stop him.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up the first down. The Gators come to a line in a hurry up. Looking to pass this time. Caught on the outside. It's Daniels. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you are taking care of business and beating a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget.